Now this one, I could not, this is very heavy, so if you're a heavy metal guy and you played Cheers, you played many places throughout the Southern California area, if you're part of the scene in the heavy metal culture, especially death metal, thrash metal, stuff like that, there's a band called Army of Darkness and many other bands, but their drummer is named Darren. Darren would come to all the shows, and his mom would help him set up his drum set, help him get on stage, drive him to the show, hang out, and just be a great mom. She was let's put it this way, I learned a lot from Susan. I don't want to get her last name right, Argon, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but sadly Darren's mom, who is known to us metalheads as Metal Mom, sadly passed away a couple days ago. And I just found out about this, and one of the first pictures I saw online was a picture, and this is my memory, is every time we played with Army of Darkness or one of the bands that had Darren playing drums, we would always set aside some time to help set up the drums, because when you see a mom, a beautiful mom who loves her son so much, she was the coolest mom, and she had an I'm trying to think of the proper word. Let's just say this. She was at every show. She set up his drums. She loved him. She watched the bands. She'd tell me stories about hanging out with Chuck Billy and Testament. I remember Billy Milano once we played a show, and he was talking about how much it meant to him to see this fine gentleman get out of his wheelchair, get up and play drums. And the point I keep talking about Darren is his mom, the love, and how proud she was, and how excited to see her son get to play, and how much love she had for her son. I mean, words can't describe exactly how special of a person Susan was. Susan really showed off the most devoted, sweet mom who loved her son, who was always there for her, and even when it was hard for her to do things, she was still there. I saw her last time at a Morbid Angel concert with Origin, and she was there with Darren, and it was about 3-4 years ago at the Glass House, and it was just a magical moment. I got to see Susan one more time. I got to see Darren, give Darren a hug, Susan a hug, and Joseph from that band Army of Darkness was there. I said, hey, come go say hi to Susan. Other friends I saw that night said, hey, go say hi to Susan and Darren, because they were a huge part of our local community. And once again, if you saw this mom take care of her son, show up to the concerts, take all these, and he didn't have a small drum set. He had like a Slayer drum set, 2 drums, kick drums. He'd have like 7 toms and 8 cymbals, and she would set it up. It would take an hour to set up. And here is his mom in her 60s or 70s setting up the drum set for her drummer son, who, yes, he's in a wheelchair, but he was able to get out of the wheelchair and play. And he inspired me and so many other musicians to do better, to love what we did, and to cherish every moment, because look, we don't know when we're going to be gone. We don't know when our loved ones are going to be gone, when our family is going to be gone, and we are very thankful for the time we get to spend with them. And I know it's Thanksgiving time, and some people might find it a little cheesy, but I'm going to say this. I'm very thankful for the people I got to meet in my life. I'm only 41 now, and I'm very thankful for people like Susan. Susan made me a better person and showed the unconditional love a mother has for her son, and it reminds me of my mom loving me, my dad loving me. It just reminds me of family, and what a beautiful family. Susan, rest in peace. I love you. I'm so proud to be able to say I got to know you, to spend time with you, and I know everybody who watches a video and anybody who was part of that community and know you, let's all say we love you, Metal Mom. She was awesome. She was so awesome. I love her.